Again, Iranians are not Arab Islamists. They're Iranians. They've always been Iranians. They have occupied by a regime that is not their own, by a regime that is not speaking their language, by a regime, and let's make that very, very clear, because sometimes it's like hard for us to understand what happened inside of Iran. The Islamist Ayatollahs came to our country, and the first thing that they did, they took our flag, our flag, the Iranian flag, has a lion and a sun on it, and it's like green, red, and white. And they started to write on it with Arabic writing, which is not Persian. It's not our language on there. They took out our symbol of the lion and the sun and replaced it with an Allahu Akbar Islamic symbol in the middle. Just imagine Islam is taking over Washington, taking the American flag, taking our flag, keeping the colors in there and putting an Islamist symbol on it and an Arabic writing on it. Would you think that's our flag? Would you think, oh, this is the government of America now? You would be like, this is an Arab Islamist jihadist occupation. They took down our flag. Then they started to replace everything that's Iranian, our ministries, our churches, our synagogues, our Jewish community. We had the biggest Jewish community inside of the Middle East, outside of Israel. They wiped them out. They wiped out our Christians, our Zoroastrians. They forced people to convert to Islam. They changed our language in our schools. They started teaching Arabic. Our national anthem, they replaced the national anthem with some weird anthem that no Iranian can even identify.
All right, folks, this is kind of what I'm trying to get at. Just so I don't make people mad. I'm not trying to make people mad. I'm trying to open people's eyes to the evil that's in this world. We don't hate anybody. There's no hate. There's no anti-sentimentism, whatever the fuck you call it. There's bad people that have infiltrated these countries. And it's caused the country itself to look bad. Doesn't mean the people are. But part of the people are. If you could see with Iran, 81% of the people in that country are happy and joyous, completely liberated, because that regime that was running Iran was not a good people. They changed all their stuff. The overall Iranian people are pretty good, it seems like. The same thing, and I know this is touchy for people, but Israel. I've had many friends growing up. I still have friends that are Jewish. This isn't in any type of a disgrace, just trying to be shitty about Israel. It's not about that. This is about the people that are in the leadership. The ones that are running the country are not good people. That's becoming more and more evident. So that doesn't mean necessarily that the people in Iran and the people in Israel even hate each other. The leaders are all about power and all about, they don't care what happens to the people. So please make sure you understand when I say this, it's not about being against any particular person. I've never had an ill will towards anybody unless they didn't personally harm, right? But you guys got to wake up to that simple fact, and that's what's been going on in America. We've had some people in this leadership role, I promise you, it's both sides. But the jury's still out. But I think you ought to wake up to the fact that Trump's the only one that's really had even a remote try to do this. And I believe that's what he's doing. It starts with Bush, but it even started with Jimmy Carter. It's been both parties. Clinton, Barack, Biden, all part of that same crime syndicate. You cannot let yourself be fooled into thinking you need to vote for Democrats. They're not the answer, folks. There's a 1% group, and I wish I could post it here. I could show you who they are. I believe that's why I've been being harmed. I believe that's why I've had no help, no type of anything, any type of help from state government, city officials, all because I've been speaking up about this stuff. They don't want people to know the truth. So, Democrats, I come in peace. You can still argue with me if you want. I've done the research. And I'm pretty confident there's not one thing you can tell me I'm wrong about. I'm open to hearing it. But most of the time when I debate somebody that's a Democrat, they tend to walk away because they really don't have a good argument. They just hate Trump and they don't even know why. You got to stop that. That's all programming, folks. The media's got you convinced that he's evil. And I promise you, he's not. If you knew who he was before he became president, more than what you saw on TV, you see all the different good things he's done for people, you'd change your whole tune. Trump's not the problem. He's trying to fix the problem. I promise you. And he's sacrificed so much. So is his family. God bless.